welcome to another video at my YouTube channel. I am participating in the Wednesday challenge over at the SSS Stamp blog. The challenge is Anything Goes, showcasing art impressions products. Okay, so let's get started. I've got a card base that is 7 inches by 5 inches, and I have cut this piece of pattern paper at 7 inches by 5 inches. I found that in this tray chic stack. It's from Die Cuts with a View. I think I got that at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something like that. So anyway, I've got that cut. I have this image from the Art Impressions, this Art Impressions stamp set. It's a nice 9-piece stamp set. Hobby Lobby now carries some Art Impressions stuff. I think that's where I picked it up, either that or Michael's. Or you can get this, I'm sure, at Simon Says Stamp too. I will find it and post a link in the video description below. But I used these Stitch Square dies by Elizabeth Craft Designs. There's 9 squares total, and every other one, this goes. Okay, sorry about that. The UPS man was at the door delivering my new phone. Anyway, so the biggest one is a stitch, and then the next one is a dot, and they go stitch, dot, stitch, dot. Just so you get a little bit of variety in this set of dies. But I did have this one cut, the black mat for my ladies, cut out with the next biggest die, which would have been a stitch, but it was a little too big for how I wanted it to go on my card, so I ended up having to cut it down, which was kind of a bummer. But I'm going to kind of put it on there, something like this. And then I'm going to take the saying from the stamp set that's shopping is always a good idea. And I'm going to make a little flag out of the same black paper, and I'm just going to emboss on it with white powder. First we've got to dust it with our embossing buddy, because especially with black, just to make sure that no embossing powder sticks where you don't want it to. And see, I'm going to put it towards this end. Oh, I just thought about, we'll have to see how it turns out, because this is textured paper. You may have to flip it over and work on the non-textured side, but we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Well, it may. You turn on the heat gun. You want to always turn on your heat gun and let it heat up for a few seconds before taking it to your paper. That way it won't warp as badly. I may try it again because I think I smooshed a little bit on the shopping. I'll go ahead and do it one more time. Check this out. Oh yeah, that looks a little better. There's a few strands of stuff. You see it's turning, melting. Let's see.
Still not quite so sure if I like it on the textured side. I don't know, this one is looking good. That one, not as good. This one is looking good. I think it's readable. I think that looks good. Go ahead and turn off my heat tool. And while that's cooling, I'll funnel this powder back into the jar. All right, there we go. All right, now I'm just going to take this to my trimmer and trim this off. Okay, now I have this trimmed off, and I'll make a flag in on the one end. Let's see. I think we should pop that. I'm going to tape the girls down flat and then pop up underneath the black. So I'm just using a little combo mono adhesive runner. Okay. I'm just going to use my foam tape. Pop these gals up. All right. So I've got that. Then I'm going to do it like that. And I think I'm going to grab some flowers to put on here. Let's see what I've got. I've got some pink. I don't think that's. Oh, I got black flowers. Yeah, those may be good. I also have some of these too. And that. I'll just do the black and white. These will look good. These are just spare parts by Paper Studio. They even come with little gem centers for the big ones. All right, let's see here. What do we want to use? I like the damask pattern on these. That's fancy, fancy. So good. Or I could go with these pretty little things for the centers. Okay. Maybe a polka dotted one. There. Like that. Let's see if there's any other smaller ones. Nope, they just get bigger. These are the smallest. We need some solid ones. Let's see. Let's use these. Grab some of the bigger ones and smaller ones in the glitter and in the plain. All right, now let's see about placing these around. Maybe I could trail those down that side, and then could trail up over here. Let's start with I think that looks like a bit busy. I think that's it. All right, let me get these glued down and then I'll come back and we'll do the sentiment. Okay, I got my biggest flowers stuck down and my ladies stuck down. Now I've just been using glue dots, a medium and a large for these flowers. So you just take your piece and stick your piece to the glue dot. See, this one's smaller, so I think I'm going to use my micro glue dots on that littler piece. Okay, there we go. Now our sentiment. I'll just put it right here. Just trim it off by hand. Do a little snip up the middle, and then from the corners. There. And I'm just going to pop that up. Just got some narrower foam tape. Okay, that looks good. All right. Now I'm just going to get my big ATG gun out and put adhesive as close to the edge as I can get it. Oh, there goes my phone again.